Hi, my dear students. I welcome you for this session on business planning. The learning outcomes of the sessions to understand what is a business plan, to describe the steps in business planning, to identify the users of business plan, and to explain the contents of a sound business plan. What is a business plan? Sound business decisions are at the heart of any business plan, whether for a new firm or for existing business. The success of any venture depends ultimately upon the quality of the choices made during the initial business planning process. The steps to business planning. Before we have to prepare a business plan, we have to go follow these some steps in the business planning. First one, do the environmental analysis. So you all know that when we are doing in the environmental analysis, we have to identify the opportunities and threats in the environment. For that, it's important to examine the political, economic, cultural, social, and legal factors. So when analyzing those for political, economic, cultural, social, and legal, and other some external factors, we can derive some opportunities and threats for the particular business. As a second step, we have to obtain the information about the available assistance. So what are the available assistance available for our business in terms of the business training, so financing, source of finance, or some other advisors, consultancies, etc. Other one is do the macro screening. In the macro screening, we have to identify what is the business. In the macro screening, we may do the two-way screening. One is preliminary selection. In the preliminary selection, the step will be helpful to do the preliminary selection, previous experiences, research outcomes, business contacts, etc. may be the method to identify the business. In the secondary selection, this step helps to shortlist the alternatives by matching the strength of weaknesses. So strength and weaknesses, you all know that, can be analyzed from analyzing the individual's personalities, competencies, or internal competencies. So then we have to match the strength and weaknesses in the secondary selection. Now we have the SWOT analysis after analyzing the environment and the screening, and now we have to do the micro screening in which we may find out the feasibility of the business. Select the business specially after examining the profitability. The purpose of the feasibility study is thus to check out the commercial viability of the business. So last chapter we have discussed how the feasibility is done. It normally involves researching the information in all aspects that could have a significant bearing on the outcome. Then after doing these things, environmental analysis, obtaining information about the available assistance, macro screening, and micro screening, now we will be able to prepare a business plan. Now we will discuss what is a business plan indeed. So a business plan is a document containing the basic idea underlying a business and related considerations for starting up. The plan will effectively be a reflection of all your business and management proposal and strategies. The business plan is a concise and comprehensive summary of the business. The business plan is the image of your business, your goals, and how they can be achieved. The structure of a business plan will vary depend on the nature of the business. The business plan is a written document that provides an overview of the company, its future, and its financial position. The business plan of the company explaining the situation, plan the future action plan, how much it will cost, and who will be the associated revenues. So shortly we can summarize what is the business plan. The business plan is a management instrument. The business plan is the presentation and the sales document. The business plan is the development and planning the document. And business plan is another word we can call that recruitment plan. A business plan, a good business plan should describe the business concept, how the business vision and mission, etc. A good business plan should describe how the company will function, and it will describe what activities will take place and what results. And also it will describe what the goals are and how they will be achieved. Now we will discuss what is the purpose of the business plan. So mainly it gives us a detailed picture of what you are planning to do and shows the financial and other implications. It acts as a roadmap to guide your future actions. It provides guidance to third parties, those who are going to request assistance. So next we will discuss the users of the business plan. Who are the users of business plan? Yes, the users of business plan is in multiple aspects. First, of definitely the user of the business plan will be the investor or the owner, investors or owners. If it is a limited the companies, the shareholders and other investors. And the next one is the employees. They also will find the how the business is. Then customers, the third parties such as banks, other funding agencies, the government, and even some competitors also will look into the business plan. Competitors, how the competitor will plan, the particular company will plan or set the pricing strategies, etc. Even the public also will look into the business plan if it is available. So there are the most importantly, the users of the business plan will look into the business plan, how the business would be, what is the future, how it's functioning, what is the survival or existence, etc. Now we'll look on to the contents of the business plan. So mainly the contents are listed like this. So first one will be the details of the proprietor or promoter. The second one, the business objective and strategies. Third, marketing plan, technical details, physical requirement, human resource requirement, material requirement, financial details, and management accounting system. We will discuss one by one. The first, details of the proprietor and promoter. In the business plan, we should include at first the company name, address, etc. Address in the sense if it is a physical place, and the website, email, contact, everything will be included. Whenever possible, the all available information should be given as first about the company name along with the address and other requirement details. Second one, business objectives and strategies. First, we have to clearly mention the vision and mission. You all know the vision is the broad concept about the business, how the business will function for an unforeseeable future. So we have to plan, for example, if, to be a market leader in the industry. No, I just once again recall the vision of Microsoft company that Bill Gates set the vision. Every desk has a computer. Every computer has its software like that. So then, and also it should be narrated some broad in the as the mission statement. Then you have to define the long-term and short-term objectives. So what is your financial and non-financial objective? You have to list that. It should be achievable and attainable. So normally you know that long-term and short objectives should be should meet the SMART function. That means S implies for the specific, M measurable, A achievable or attainable, R for realistic, T for time bound. So then likewise you have to plan your objective. After that you have to set the strategies selected to implement to achieve the objective. Strategies normally are the ways of achieving the objective. So in this way you have to plan your business objective and strategies. Then you have to plan your marketing plan. So the marketing plan will include the details of the overall market situation, the market share for your particular product in the industry. What is the market share you are going to focus? So you have to analyze the competitors for this context. Then market segment. Which segment you are going to focus? Which segment, market group, target customers. Then marketing strategies. Here you have to follow what is our product strategy, what are the pricing strategies, what is the promotion strategy, what is the distribution channel, etc. Even you may plan your sales budget. What is the expected proposed sales budget for every month? At least to a year, or maybe you may extend to the second or 3 years. Sorry. Other one is technical details. In the technical details, you have to specify the description about the production of the manufacturing process. Also, you have to include the detailed specification relating to inputs. Its quality is that means a supply channel. So everything you should consider. Physical requirement. You have to plan the physical requirement needed for the business. The site, the building, the plant, equipments, transportation, etc. So for all business, all the things may not be necessary, but you have to plan what are necessary for your particular business. Then you have to plan the human resource requirement, the details of the manpower requirement, the details of the manpower, for which responsibility, how many employees needed, for the top level, for the operational level, for the lower level, you may plan that. Then policy statement on HR, human resource management. Policy statement, what is the salary, what are the benefits, benefits for their retirement benefits, or promotion benefits, etc. So then you have to plan that. After that, the cost involvement also. There's a salary in terms of monthly salary, other fringe benefits, etc. Other one is material requirement. The raw material usage and cost for the if it is a manufacturing company, so we need to have the material requirement. So we have to first specify the raw material and its usage and its relevant cost. So then only it will be easier to calculate our unit cost and we can determine our profit margin. Second one, method of supply. Who is going to supply? What is the terms and condition? How the payments can be made, etc. So the quality of the channel. So everything you have to plan. Other one is inventory policies. When you deal with the materials, what inventory you may follow. So even though there may be multiple inventory policies, for example, let me say LIFO method, last in first out method, FIFO, first in first out method, random method, some other weighted average methods. So many methods are there. So then you may plan how the inventory policies and what policy you implement. You have to specify that. So then only it will be uniquely followed by the over the years. Otherwise, time to time we have to change. If we do not have the plan on the inventory policies, we will be in trouble. So we have to clearly specify based on the requirement of the material, based on the quality of the material, you have to plan what inventory policy will be adopted by our company. So now these are the important things you have to follow when you prepare the business plan. So once again, let me summarize the business contents of the business plan. So first, the details of the customer or the details of the proprietor or promoter. Then basic objectives and strategies, marketing plan, technical details, physical requirements, human resource requirements, material requirements, financial details, management and accounting system. Next one. Right. Then financial details, we have to plan the cost of investment in fixed assets and working capital. No? We have to find the investment on fixed asset and working capital. What are the fixed asset? What is the cost of that? So if you want to have the land or building or a vehicle or a plant, those are called fixed asset. So how much cost we need to have? And what is the working capital? The hand, that means the inventory or the cash in hand or bank, cash in bank, etc. So then other one is method of financing. How you are going to finance? From internal source such as family members or from your own savings, or you are going to find the external financing. So cash flow, you have to plan your cash flow, prepare your cash flow. What is your cash inflow for a particular every month, or at least for a year wise also you may calculate, or monthly. First you have to prepare monthly, then better you if you go for the year wise also, up to 5 years better. What is the inflow, what is the projected outflow, then only you may plan that whether how your business will be surviving in the industry. So the projected trading, what is the sales, no, projected trading also you may forecast, and if possible profit and loss account, the expected profit and loss account and balance sheet also you may prepare. The last one is a management and accounting system. In the management and accounting system, you have to first prepare the organization chart. You know that organization chart describe how the authorities and responsibilities link to from the top to bottom. So the way you just share your delegate your responsibilities and authorities, then you may prepare your organization chart. It may be top to bottom or horizontal or network. So many methods in organizing structure. No? Matrix structure or functional structure or networking structure. So divisional structure. There are so many structures. You have to plan for suitably. You have to select which organizational structure match to your business entity. Then you accordingly you have to prepare your organization chart. So which person will be suitable for which job, and how the authorities and responsibility flow from person to person. So how you are communicated each other, like that. So then internal control procedures for your business, what is the internal control procedures you are going to follow. Then bookkeeping and accounting system and management control system, also method of reviewing, how you are going to review your whole business. So it include your business review. Even you can review, appraise your performance by in your employees, and whatever plan, how it is achieved, what is the gap, how can we rectify the gap. So these kind of things you can find from the method of reviewing. So these are the contents of the business plan. Once again, let me summarize from the beginning of the contents of the business plan. So details of the proprietor and objectives and strategies, marketing plan, technical details, basic requirements of the business, human resource requirement, material requirement, financial details, management and accounting system. So this is not essential, everything should be in order, but however with the introduction of the business you may start, then you may start and you may include focus those things. So in some business, so business, this is the basic things. So you may include some additional thing, executive summary of the business at the very beginning, and final after the management accounting system you may include some annexures. So what is your registration process, if your registration evident, and other source of finance evidences, if you have some more evidences. So some success stories about your business you can include as an annexure. If it is an ongoing business, if you get any awards, the business excellence awards, just you may put an annexure, then that will give you some credits for your business. So with that I conclude this session about the business plan. Hope I can meet you in the next session. Thank you.